Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will get hold of the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Award for his or her combat towards racial injustice. However, the declaration has fueled the couple's best critics or even a member of the Kennedy-owned circle of relatives. The couple progressively started discussing their enjoy of racism with inside the royal group after they returned from royal life in January 2020. During their interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021, Harry stated racism with inside the British press and with inside the royal group performed a large component of their purpose to depart their positions as running royals. The philanthropic paintings that Harry and Meghan do via the Archewell Foundation is not omitted, and Kerry Kennedy, the president of Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights, has formerly stated that the couple has constantly stood out for his or her willingness to talk up and extradite the narrative on racial justice and intellectual fitness everywhere in the international. They encompass the form of ethical braveness that my father as soon as known as the one essential, crucial, excellent for individuals who are seeking to extradite international that yields maximum painfully to extradite, turned into expressed with the aid of using Kennedy in an announcement this beyond October. Other human beings with the intention to be venerated throughout the Ripple of Hope Award Gala in New York City include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and a posthumous award to NBA great Bill Russell for his paintings on civil rights throughout his life. Robert Kennedy Jr., the son of Robert F. Kennedy, has stated with Inside the Beyond that he opposes the circulate, however, nevertheless considers is a much higher preference than the only they took in 2020. Once they offered Dr. Anthony Fauci the honor. It's a bewildering preference, however, nevertheless an encouraging step up from 2020, Kennedy's son stated to the Daily Mail. The writer of a Robert F. Kennedy biography, titled The Patriarch, Professor David Nassau, informed The Independent that he does not assume the previous royal couple has carried out sufficient to benefit this award, and known as the circulate absurd. If you examine the human beings who have been offered the Robert Kennedy Prize with Inside the Beyond, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Bishop Desmond Tutu, after which you need to ask, what are Harry and Meghan doing here? What in God's call have they carried out to benefit this? What percent of Harry and Meghan's wealth goes to worth causes? Kennedy, one of the former U.S. Attorney General's surviving children, is the president of Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights, a nonprofit that offers out an array of awards to individuals for his or her transformative paintings, with Inside the Pursuit of an Extra Simply and Non-Violent International. In October, the agency introduced the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been amongst the ones receiving the Ripple of Hope Award on December 6. Other recipients include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Bill Russell, a former expert basketball participant and civil rights figurehead. But Kennedy has now designated that Harry and Meghan's ethical braveness is why they may be a number of the 2022 recipients in a latest interview with Spanish publication El Confidencial. Robert Kennedy Jr. has been suspended from Instagram for pretty some time now over his views of the coronavirus vaccine, to which he spoke towards the circulate. The writer of a Robert F. Kennedy biography, titled The Patriarch, Professor David Nassau, informed The Independent that he does not assume the previous royal couple has carried out sufficient to benefit this award, and known as the circulate absurd. If you examine the human beings who have been offered the Robert Kennedy Prize with Inside the Beyond, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Bishop Desmond Tutu, after which you need to ask, what are Harry and Meghan doing here? What in God's call have they carried out to benefit this? What percent of Harry and Meghan's wealth goes to worth causes? They went to the oldest group in UK records and informed them what they have been doing wrong, that they could not have structural racism with inside the group, that they couldn't hold a false impression approximately intellectual fitness, stated Kennedy, who's additionally human rights lawyer. They knew that in the event that they did this there might be consequences, that they might be ostracized, they might lose their own circle of relatives, their function inside this shape, and that human beings might blame them for it, she added. They have carried out it besides due to the fact they believed they could not stay with themselves in the event that they failed to query this authority. Kennedy has compared the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to her father, whom she stated went to South Africa throughout apartheid, with inside the 60s to talk approximately racial justice. He additionally talked about ethical braveness, pronouncing that few might have the braveness to impeach their colleagues' own circle of relatives and network approximately the energy shape they maintained, she stated. This is what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have carried out. Thank you for watching till the end. Please subscribe and share with us your thoughts in the comment section.